The last time on this map that DFM played it, so I'd like to see him pick it up a bit. DFM in general, of course. Pick it up a bit, please.
Well, Ash, forward aggressive position alongside Munchkin, and taking that first contact here outside of B main, but it's going to be DFM coming away. The lion's share of the kills, 2-1 in their favor. There's a comment trying to stay tucked back here around the corner. That nade doing so much damage and can't quite get away from it. A couple of those shots coming through, slowing him up. Gen.G doing well to go ahead, trade it back, keep the numbers even now into a 3v3. Texture, just gonna stay tucked in behind the box. Swings out though, two players here to try to deal with, and Texture's able to find both of them.
Gonna try a wraparound, but being very diligent, our Gen.G, making sure that, you know, if there is a one and done, they've got backup plans for somebody to come in and cover, and it's not even gonna matter. Foxy9 is gonna be able to lock it down, get GN
towards that bonus. To be able to find that first round victory. Is Gen going to be noted there by the haunt, but Texture more than happy to just go ahead and collect that orbit instead. Karon, just a couple stray shots here through the smoke. Will come away with a timing kill on the May. And what limited entry power DFM did have is very much taken out of their hands. Sheer wall going to be popped, but and with the kill coming away already, more than enough information was gained. Art taking one to the shoulders. Texture just similarly spraying through the smoke. Catches a quick little glimpse there. His Ash will find a headshot on the Jinboong. Paranoid crashing across. Quick tuck back behind the wall. Munchkin covering fire, able to find Art. And this is just Gen.G widely keeping themselves very well poised, very well safe. Gen will find one to go ahead and stop it from being a flawless. And okay, gets himself here on the new patch. Not going to be lasting nearly as long. You can see them dissipating already.
I think DFM feeling like they made too much noise over at C. Gonna try B.
Well, there's the entry. Oh my God, there's the cut down. TP forward. Art does manage to get himself into the site, but now is going to be isolated and alone until that sheer wall falls. Goes down now. The push is there. Good timing from the side of DFM. Get themselves into the site. The plant can now come through. 7 seconds remaining. They need to start getting this on the floor. Looking for the stick now. They have to stay absolutely glued to this one, but they just absolutely cannot. Gen.G.
Question on an eco against Gen.G. Do you just yeet it at Texture and give him the ace so you can get the win?
Honestly, not a horrendous strategy. But there you go, 2000th kill racked up for Texture. And congrats over to him. It's going to be on the real prize, which of course is going to be the match win. GN once again going to be left all alone. Just that sheriff in hand, and position has been noted. As the gun barrel was spotted out, Boombot as well. Just to add insult to injury, let him know that he's very much pinned in. Munchkin will take it away with a final headshot. He's the international leader.
That's true. He is that.
Ooh,
Ash.
nice shots here. Gen continuing to fire. And it's Ash now going to be stuck. Is Showstopper going to be lobbed in? Ash counter swing, able to find GM, but now going to be cut down. Art does have that namesake Odin in hand now.
My goat. Let's go.
And it's Munchkin just looking for a timing, playing along here. Cuts a crossover into the site. As the screen does fall, but player advantage for the side of DFM.
It's crazy what happens when you win the Rebel fight. Oh, Munchkin.
Almost. So we'll find that transfer. Jinboong just down to 36. Stays alive as Paint Shell right here at Karon's feet. Forces him back away. Shifts position. Tap of the spike. Swinging around the backhand side. Spike will get planted. The quick turn. Jinboong going to be struck down, but cannot find that crucial catch on the main, meaning that he's alive. That Showstopper still is potentially in play here for DFM. They would love that. Have to not commit it, but Karon is just so damn fast. Gets the headshot. Foxy has the other. Diffuse passed over, one away. Now from that seal guard, and Gen
felt like he could get it done with the guns. A little bit of hubris potentially, but there goes the nightfall.
Big fight getting ready to come out of the baby door. 3 players from Gen.G looking to push forward and crunch. Munchkin able to find one. GM's going to be taken down. Aggressive TP forward from Karon. Not sure what that one was all about. Ends up getting cut down to size, but Paint Shell out. Texture still finding one. A 3v3. Showstopper still in the back pocket from May. So slow slide up, and it's just going to be an instant drag across as Foxy9.
He's been doing this.
It's that Bulldog at the ready. Smoke on to upper. So many players here from Gen.G. Poured here into the side. Foxy9 going to be the first to fall. Ash answering back for one, but Jinboong able to trade it back. Texture going to be eliminated now. It's all down to Munchkin in 1v3. The triple ult commit. Now the quad ult commit. looking to work out here for the side of DFM, and it does. They get themselves around victory.
It is Munchkin, and surely in the back of your head, what he did to Paper Rex a couple times last week is probably in there.
Sure.
So I get it. Look, DFM needs whatever rounds they can get, so better safe than
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, Karon. Still down here making sure that he gets a pound of flesh every round over. As Ash just steadily backing away. Thorns at the ready into that A connector. Stay tuned, trying to get a pivot play into the B site. And it's going to be hard going here for the side of DFM. Snakebite going to be out, holding them back here for the moment. Art shifts position, works his way across into upper. And right now, Ash is not really lending credence to this, but he does have covering fire from Foxy, who has the absolute read on it. And Art, they call for a pivot to C. This is going to be bad times.
Yep. Oh, no. Well.
Did they prowl it? No. Oh, the timing! Okay. Gets that one. Jinbong able to find Foxy and I at the same time. Just getting tapped down here through the corner. Munchkin says, you go ahead, take my primary. I've got a shorty at the ready. Doesn't find the kill, though. Ash will go ahead and recover the Vandal. Flash out, nothing spotted. Finds the headshot. Quick little jump peek, knows the location of Jinbong, but time is working against him. And it looks like Ash is very well aware. Won't be able to find the final kill. Jinbong will survive, and DFM get them some haunt, so they know that it's not just a lone lurker here. As no one pushes through the door. Karon now potentially able to scale forward. As Munchkin waiting for a timing, able to find one, swings into the corner, gets himself a second headshot. Jen going to be taken down. May able to find just the one kill, but now is all alone and swiftly dealt with. Gen.G
working off that Viper util so well. Operator looking like it's going to come into play.
Texture looking like he wants to go for a swing, does, and he splits the difference between two players, and Art catches a nice headshot. Up on the floor. Yep, it's all right. Birthday jitters.
Had too much cake.
And on the entry, going to be taken down, but they're able to trade it back. Player advantage still widely going to be here from the side of DFM, but that can quickly be turned around. Gem is carrying the op forward into the site, and now he's just going to be stuck with it. Sees one, but oh, Munchkin sees all. Haunt not getting the tag, but and he's just completely surrounded. No real way to try to isolate here. Does hit a nice shot, but eventually he's going to be overwhelmed as Munchkin collects a 3K. And Gen.
They're trying to rely on their natural skill, which, yes, there's some on DFM, but Gen.G's too good.
Oh, Jinbong.
Oh, he got a kill?
Never mind, he is okay. Karon's still stuck here. Top Rebel coming away with one. Texture Showstopper able to find Art, but it's a bloody mess here off the rip as two players down on both sides. Nightfall still going to be committed. Texture holding a close angle, decides to back away. Munchkin covering fire, able to find a Kame. It's Jinbong. Rides the rope, gets up the top here.
Player standing.
And now Jinbong, oh, because he's all on his lonesome, turns back over to the side. Munchkin is right there at the ready. Strike, so up can be carried forward. I mean, another one could just be bought as well. The Gen.G looking so damn dominant here on their map, Pick of Lotus.
Yeah, I mean, you can just see they have such great timings. They really understand the tempo. Little things is Texture just knowing when to back off, when not to give up his life.
Nade out, looking for some damage. Kame will be eating a bit there, but Foxy9 able to find Jinbong outside of B. Just going
He's so far forward here, trying to pop the wall. Does so. He's on the other side of it. He's stuck in the Razor Vines.
Completely pinned in. The Prowler about to give it away, and Foxy plays off the back of it beautifully. Allowing it to distract, drifts forward. May taken down. It's now 4v3. Solid entry into the B site. Plant getting ready to come through. Gen going to be left on a bit of a lurk here to try and see if he can intercept anybody pinching forward through that connector. Seems like, though, Gen.G maybe decently aware of this.
Oh, they're so slow. They're coming from so many different
Munchkin's
angles.
about to be screwed. Yep, there it is.
Yep.
Well, they know. The push out, looking to steady the aim. Ash is going to be sending out that Nightfall, connects on to just the one player. Sakame going to be taken low, and Karon hits a hell of a transfer. The 1-2 to lock in 2 rounds for the side of DFM. Nothing
to kind of open up space and kind of identify positions and set up executes, set up May. A lot of that seemed to be absent.
Double face in the main here. Kame gonna be taken down. Gen not really even
Cares to it, so Gen.G quick to take advantage. Start pushing the pace towards A. May and Art sliding in. Trying to set up a bit of a defense.
Oh my God, I was gonna say he gets good damage. He puts Munchkin below half, but Munchkin just answers right back with a headshot. Art now, for timing, able to find the first.
Spike planted.
Plant cannot be interrupted, but he does fall down the 20 HP for himself. Ash trying to scale forward, finds him on the jiggle. The drop down, it's just a bloodbath.
Maybe do something here for DFM. They've got the read.
Couple players spotted, but Gen.G is going to play it out a little bit safer. Art finding, he's going to get taken down. Munchkin coming away with that. Jinbung,
Just can you get there?
Cover going out.
Just trying to wait this out as long as possible.
Find you.
swing onto the corners.
Remaining.
Guardian immediately on the floor. May last one. Doesn't last much longer there. Ash goes ahead.
For their utility and really catching DFM in awkward positions. Try to contest that util. Well, goodbye, Art.
Just nobody hang through the box. Puts him down to 34.
Well, and you've got door control here as Gen.G, and there's no util to speak of. Okay, well, that helps.
It does. Genshin tied over towards the plant spot, but yep. Couple shots here through the corner. Everyone getting absolutely destroyed by Munchkin. And time is just not going to be on their side here anymore. May able to break through for one. Foxy Texture, however, the other two, and that'll be the G here at the ready. Flash over the top, quick turn from that. Jinbook up over the top of the ropes, catching a glimpse on the Texture, who's going to be taken down by the salvos. Karon holding his ground here. Only 10 HP remaining, ends up getting struck down. Because that's going to be a massive player advantage now for the side of DFM. Ash around the corner, fighting, losing. Only able to find one is Foxy 9. A headshot, putting May down to 13, scaling forward, but May, snappy in reply, will get DFM.
But to set themselves up for some of these rounds. Let's see if they can continue to use that success to find a win here and maybe push us to a map 3. Oh boy.
Oh, well, Texture out wide, just the one shot there on to May, who's continuing the scale forward, continuing to wreak havoc. Gets that second kill, orb grab, gonna put him now over halfway towards that showstopper.
That's a big find. Get May fired up, get him firing. Definitely feels like a win condition for this team. Oh my God.
Hello.
Oh my God.
Well, just delivering a triple kill here, and Karon trying to come away with something. Ends up going for the higher HP target. Can't make it happen. Now it's down to Foxy 9 to see whether or not they can do a little bit of damage. Would just be a ghost left on the floor unless he can find more than one kill, but he will not. It's going to be a flawless.
Or not last year. Last time it was in the map pool. So it's definitely been one of the pain points for this team. Oh, Texture.
Oh, still coming away with it. Opposite, just go ahead, eat some of the
Try
damage.
to double down off the back of that, but great timing here on that drone from Ash. Gets a confirmation. The DFM is still thinking about this.
Oh, Texture. The instant headshot, the slide forward, the fault line there, but Art not getting connected by that. Util ends up keeping them safe here for the moment. May have the bounce forward, swaps over to the Sheriff, comes away with that elimination. Showstopper online. And a 2v3. Can he find the angle to pull the trigger on this? Jinbung, a necessary fight victory here for him as Foxy a little bit delayed, trying to go for the wide swing. Both players will back away from one another in the end. As May will get struck down. Karon able to find two, sparing their blushes. Foxy, looks like, yep, had spotted him. So Cam gets cleared out. Flashing down into lower, Texture sliding forward. May just getting collapsed upon, ends up absolutely folding as Texture takes over the round, but Art answers back too. Texture, Karon both eliminated. Plant here into the default corner. Art needing to win this one, needing to try to buy some time. It's going to be fault lined away. Device now out into the open, and the defuse is just going to be stuck. Still some damage dealt here as Jinbung going to try to find this final elimination. And will not be able to do so. Dies right before the round swap.
Now Texture's got an op here. Ooh.
Hits the drone. It's a bit of damage going for the reposition, the cage. Going to be falling, looks for the shot, is able to find it. Jinbung going to be taken down now, the overdrive in play. Pushing the tower, May going to be noted there. As Texture wants to pursue in for the kill, but May is able to shut him down. The site now going to be opened up, the Armageddon rolling through, but everyone able to avoid this just a little bit too late for Mash. Karen in the smoke as the dust settles. Planted to the corner. Karen finding one. Gen.
Oh,
Last player alive, the only one that was healthy, and now an orbital strike here in his face. Tiny little tick of damage. They have salvos, they have a molly. They could try to buy some space here for themselves, but they won't even need to. Karan will just go ahead, come alive, finding a third kill as Gen.G find the lead.
yeah, it looked like it might be a pretty solid execute for DFM. They found a good timing to get this crunch onto the top of tower, and so some toys to play with. Just got to get into a position to use them. Some util to push back Karan.
Oh, Ash. Yeah, out a door. Finds two there, stopping him from advancing into Sands. Now they start working their way forward, but Karan has refilled the space into main and extending the spray to be able to take that Akame, so ends up falling with Texture here at rope. Gets the shot, Jinbung now all alone.
I have the spike.
Oh, finds great timing.
Left.
Tap of the spike should be
Yeah.
go sit or just making sure.
Well, they know that they're rewarded for sticking around here on this side of the map. And three-player swap across. This is just going to be a full north side stack from DFM.
I mean, as DFM, like, you'd love to be cycling these. Just got to get there.
Yep. Aftershock to start May.
Oh, May.
Finds the headshot. Karan going to be taken down.
Oh, boy.
Gets flushed out. Ash coming away with one. As there's the Steel Garden now. Going to be sent forward. Foxy9, however, up over the top at drop, finding one. Jinbung.
Again, that alt cycling going to be really, really crucial here if they're going to string some together. Op shot doesn't connect.
Texture, he's stuck. Relay bolt to try to buy himself some space. Does hit on the one, but oh, what a shot there. The readjustment. Catching May as he is blast packing out into the open. Kame now just having to get a slow drift back. Art going to be taken down. The peek out from Sewer Foxy, finding one, then traded out as the punish comes in. Oh, Karan is just snappy as all hell.
Enemy remaining.
Slow creep in with Texture spotting out the foot before he can get the check.
Maybe, you know, Gen.G's congestion here, they can do a good job keeping him at bay, and they do.
Well, tries to go for the orb, just gets the one in death, so
Try to contest B ramp. Oh my god.
Fast out here is Texture. Slides down over towards Sewers. Boom bot damage going to be eaten. The Showstopper gets drawn out, and Karan's going to be dealt with. The Kame able to find one. Foxy trades it back. Munchkin likely dead, but no! May looks away. I thought he was going to be able to catch a glimpse before that smoke could bloom, but it's going to be Munchkin instead who comes away with it. Now Texture catching him by surprise. Slides down, reestablishes. Art going to be dealt with, and now suddenly it's just Jinbung. Fighting back, finds the first, finds the second. And so this round lacking comfortability for both teams, but Gen.G still able to
Early to open up that extra angle. And so again, got an Armageddon, got an orbital strike, got to get there to use it. Gen.G doing a great job of pushing the tempo on this defensive side, turning it into more of an attacker side. They're aggressive out of dish as well.
Got the spot here. Oh my god, onto Karan. Gen fighting back for one. Aftershock to go ahead and force position. Eventually they are able to overwhelm, so weapon going to be scooped up. DFM can try to pull off another thrifty once again to have very good post-plan util and ultimates available. Armageddon going to be sent though in advance as Rolling Thunder comes out from Gen.G. Orbital strike as well. They're to try to stun him up, and Gen able to go ahead and hold his ground, tucked into the corner. Texture is melted down. Spike still not planted. Munchkin caught with a flash in hand, but it's going to be Ash coming away with a kill.
Last player standing.
Coming away with a second. Munchkin now with everything to do.
Had to use the salvos to protect it. Munchkin's got an opportunity.
He does, but it has to basically just be a headshot on this 90-degree pivot. And there you go, the swing out. Another 50 going to be locked in. It's DFM. Yep. Chock full of them. Texture. Whip on the shot. Steel Guard trying to open things up, but okay, the follow-up shot from Texture able to find one. Jinbung now having to try to just stave him off, and will be able to do so, but the rest of the team is just getting absolutely...
Not much contact to be found. So DFM press forward. Use those salvos. Oh, texture.
Peeks in, finds one. And Spike now drop the tower. Armageddon gonna be sent out, making sure they cannot recover this. Foxy will linger on the angle before just going ahead, cutting back. Dodging out the friendly fire. Caron finding May through the smoke. As the wheels are coming off here. So we look to close out the half. Slow scale forward, Munchkin hearing, shooting, killing. Jinbung gonna be taken down, and Akame, last one standing, 21 HP. We'll just go ahead and get zapped to death. 8-4, Gen.G.
Done the texture, but everybody on DFM hightailing it back.
Foxy, all alone. Does manage to go ahead, come away with the kill. No follow-up damage gonna be found. Texture at the same time though, sprinting in through main. Gonna be stunned off the angle. Has a back pedal, but Jinbung able to go ahead and collect that kill. Caron holding his own as Ash holds down tower. Gen.G established a lead. 3-2 here in the player count.
Oh,
Shots flying, that causes a distraction. Caron turns his sights away. Munchkin down to 41, going on a walkabout through the sewer, trying to rotate around as Ash just gonna be delaying. Sends out the salvos right as the tap comes through. Has to anticipate this presence in tower, but cannot do anything about it. And now Munchkin just waiting, sending, finding it. Gets the headshot to go ahead and pick up. There's 4 players get into position.
Camera taken out.
And spotting nothing. The turnaround here, the crunch coming out from his hands, and suddenly
Down A.
kills in favor of DFM. He shall send some Guardian shots through. Foxy with classic, able to get the right click to finish off May. Spike now going to be picked up. A Bulldog as well, recovered. And Caron covering fire.
Seconds left.
Smoke's down.
Allows for Foxy to safely retreat. Get the plan down default.
Planted.
Oh no.
No.
Running out of bullets.
Oh,
Close but no cigar. Solid damage. Tracks does have that sheer wall. There's Jinbung repositioning. Catches the glimpse. Foxy now potentially at risk, and yep, will end up dying, as does Texture. So Phantom on the ground. Munchkin able to find one. The push forward, the stinger. Caron gets the drag across and finds that kill. Jinbung knocked out of the park, and now this B site in control in Gen.G's hands. It's Munchkin can find the timing. Oh, sends out a shot. May now going to be very well aware as Akame catches word and finds that punish. They know there's not enough time, just cut through the spawn. But he has no idea if that space has been refilled by Gen.G, and it has. Ash here finding it. Gets the headshot, and Gen.G look to get themselves another bonus conversion. Oh, okay. I was gonna say the time is just not gonna be there. Akame, I was thinking maybe I can make a go of this, but the time is just not really there.
I didn't clear tower.
I mean, Munchkin's just making noise. He's just like, yeah, it just makes it easy for him.
Gambling on this A hit with this Vice util. This could slow Gen.G down.
And tap of the door. The door gets opened up, but I mean, Gen.G, they're just fighting back. DFM feels like they have the crunch, they have the timing, they have every advantage, but they just absolutely do not. Gen.G are just firing on all cylinders. They're hitting every shot. It's Gen, a nice one to keep himself alive. Escapes the blast radius of the orbital strike. Spammed out, down to 74 through the box by Ash. Spike now planted, Munchkin going to fall. 3v2. The DFM needs to win. The 2v3, I should say. Salvo sent early off the tap.
Go ahead.
Molly not available, but now the Armageddon just going to be layered in. Gen.G wanting to give them no opportunity to get back into this round. Texture still on this lurk, on this hunt. There's 3K for GN will come to a conclusion now. 12-4, Gen.G.
For free, you have that man advantage. Take full use of it, full advantage of it. And well.
Cage triggered.
Also, Foxy finally able to find the lurk off Arcade in the previous round. Now he switches over to Dish. Immediately finds value there. Things just really difficult for DFM today.
Okay, they need to sell this position, and so far, no one is checking. May able to find the first one, but then botches the rest, can't find the value. And the blink of the eye. It is all just tumbling down. All going to be advanced. Gen, however,
Dang.
a bit more bite still. A molly available here from Karan. It's Gen riding the rope.
Enemy remaining.
It's just an easily delivered kill. Jinbong with every single angle to clear. There's no way to make it happen. 13-4, Gen.G. Look.